everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. So, in today's reading, we're going to look into your friends. What do they think about you? How do they look at you? How do they perceive you? So it's going to be really interesting reading. There are 3 piles over here. This is the first pile, the red flower, the second pile, the blue flower, and the third pile, the yellow flower. So please take a moment and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on the cards. If you're ready, let's move to the first pile, the red flower. Welcome pile 1, all those who've chosen the red flower. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So in today's reading, we're going to look into how do your friends look at you? What do they think about you? Okay, so first we have here Warrior 6, completion, we have perfection, door to spirit, this one is here, and this is an image. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Actually, I'll put this in the middle. Will look more presentable, I hope. Okay, so pile 1. Now, you seem to have many friends around you, okay? But there are very, very few friends who are extremely close to your heart and who know you so well. They know you completely in and out, okay? So let me start first for people who don't know you that well. So we have here the card of perfection. So the people who don't, well, your friends basically, who probably just recently met you or they've known you for a few times and who don't know you from deep within, the way they see you is someone who is so perfect. The way you carry yourself, the way you look after yourself, you probably are someone who look very gorgeous if you're a woman watching it, and if you're a male watching it, you carry yourself really well. Okay, you look extremely presentable. So you're always well dressed, you're always well organized, and this is how they perceive you. They also see you as someone who speaks very well. You probably could be having a very good communication skill. And I also see you as someone here who is very generous, with a very nice, beautiful helping hand, and they feel that everything in your life is perfect. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize this candle is off. I'll just light it up now. Sorry for that. Didn't want to stop the reading in between. Okay, so so they see you as someone who is so perfect, and your life as well is all in place. You probably have a nice upbringing, and your environment as well could be very well. There could be just so much abundance there in your life. So they see you as someone who is so fortunate, who has everything going on for them in their lives, and who is so filled with life, filled with so much enthusiasm. They try to know who you truly are, but I don't think you let them in. Can you see this like sort of aura around a person, which kind of stops the person reaching the true you? Deep within, you probably could be someone who just wants to be very casual, very chilled. You maybe just don't want to, there could be some days where you don't want to get ready and go out, but you feel you have to do it because that's how the society wants, that's how everyone does when they go out. So the way who you truly are and the way they see you is somewhat to be very, very different. Okay, but this is how they see you. Now your friends who are very, very close to you, they see you in a very different light. Okay, they see you as someone who has gone through so much of struggle, who've been through so much. They see you, I feel, in a completely opposite light to how a new friend sees you, to how a new person sees you who is not that close to your heart. Again, you could be having friends whom you've known for a lifetime, yet whom you've not allowed them to enter your spirit. You've not allowed them to enter your deep soul because you might not be very comfortable with it. But those who have managed to enter and see the real you, they see you in a very different light. They see you as someone who's gone through so much in life. And, it's just the opposite of this. Okay, it's just the opposite of being that perfect person. They see you as someone who is probably not very perfect, yet who's living life, who's going through life because you have to. They see that you're someone who is so, so strong. You may not have all the support that you have in life as how people perceive you. Okay, you may not have everyone and everything around you. And you know what? You probably feel you don't have everything going for you, and they know that. There could be some relationships in your life which are incomplete. There could be financially you could be struggling as well, and it could be where emotionally maybe your upbringing was not as fortunate as what other people perceive it to be, and they know it all. They know your true story. Okay, and they can see at times how broken you are. If someone else cannot see it, someone else probably is seeing the smile and the laughter in your face, but they can see it deep through and deep within. So your true friends know you extremely, extremely well. Door to spirit, you're very much connected to the spirit world. You could be someone who is an empath, an intuitive person. Okay, and your friends know that. They know that you're very connected to your spirit world. They know that you're someone more of a spiritual person who probably as well believe a lot in good faith and in good karmas. This is what everyone can see you as. They see you as someone who is such a kind and generous person who's ready to always help people and always give them when they need it. And they know that whenever they would need help as well, you never tell them no. You're always going to try your best to help them because you're such a pure soul. You're a very, very unnatural giver. You're a natural empath. And they see you as such a soulful person, which is so beautiful. And a lot of your friends, whenever they've needed help and they've come to your door, you've always opened the door towards them. And when you've helped them, they've just felt this warm heart. They've felt this warm soul. Okay, I'm getting a bit emotional. It's like, you really could have helped people when they've really, really needed you. And those friends of yours whom you've helped, they've not forgotten you. They've not forgotten the good deed. And it's like, if you felt at times where, you've been lucky at times, it's because of all the blessings these people have given you. You've helped so many people knowingly and unknowingly in your life. And, when at times you felt that, oh, I've just been saved from that, or you felt relieved that, your life has suddenly changed, or things could have got really worse, but it didn't. It's because of all the blessings, these beautiful blessings you've been getting in life. And this is for all the people whom you've helped. Your beautiful soul, I must say. Warrior 6. Okay, again, I feel here as, all these friends of yours, they feel that you are a very strong person, very, very confident. And you've probably also been someone who has, who's been actually a bit of a warrior, who's broken the chain, who's not really, who've not followed the conventional path, okay? And that's how they see you. They really look up to you. They're so proud of you. Things which maybe they have always wanted to do, but they didn't have the courage to do it, okay? However, you've taken the courage to climb up and do things which no one else could. It's not been easy for you. It's not. And again, only those close to you know how difficult it's been for you. But those who've not known you that well, for them, it's like you are filled with confidence, filled with enthusiasm. I see a lot of red here, so a lot of fire there within you. And they have seen as well results in your life. It's not like, you've just said things, you've actually done things. And that's how they see you, as someone who doesn't just talk, you actually do it. And then we have here this image of swan around this woman here. Okay, so with this, I feel that your friends see you as someone who's not afraid to show their true self. Okay, you've been so bold, you've been so courageous. And although there are so many friends around you, you somehow stand out amongst them. Okay, so if you do have many friends, you always, for some reason, stand out. No matter how you dress, no matter what you do, no matter what you say. It's just your energy is such that you always stand out no matter where you are. There is something about you. So whether you're working, okay, you could be a little different from how they are for some reason or the other. Maybe you're working somewhere where, everyone around you could be speaking in a particular way. Maybe you talk slightly differently. Maybe you dress up slightly different to everyone around you. That's the reason I feel you've always followed route which is never taken. Okay, you don't follow what everyone else did. Can you see? It's like old swan here, but this woman here is kind of dressed more like a swan, but she's not one. Okay, so you're very, very different, and that's how they see you, and different in a very, very beautiful way. Okay, you are following, you are going with them, yet you always stand out. So it's a very strong um, energy over here, which is so beautiful. Again, they feel they know everything about you, but they don't. I really don't think so. You allow people to see what you want to show them. So the way your friends see you, they see you as someone confident, beautiful, extremely courageous. Okay. All right, Pal One, I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I am offering personal readings at the moment. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details below. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 2, all those who've chosen the blue flower. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So in today's reading, we're going to look into what do your friends think about you? How do they look at you? Okay, so first we have your perception. Okay, then we have the maker, workaholic, door to romance, and this is an image. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. All right, Pile 2. So we have here the Earth card, which is the card of Pentacles, and workaholic again is someone who obviously is constantly working. And I'm getting this feeling that your friends see you as someone who is very much focused in building up a lot of materialistic things, in building up a lot of finances, and who's constantly working. So let's start here first with the workaholic card. As the name suggests, workaholic, someone who's constantly working, but I feel that they see you as someone who's not just working on one project. I feel there is a lot, there are many activities which you're constantly doing. So one hand is here, the other hand is painting, the other hand is tanking. There is just so much. So you could be someone who is doing many activities at the same time. And maybe you kind of get bored if you're just doing one particular thing. So whenever they talk to you, you could be really, really busy, or you could be doing several things at the same time. And they're just amazed by how can you do so many things at one time. And you work very, very hard. So you could be giving a lot of attention to your work. So it could be some of you studying as well. At the same time, you give a lot of undivided attention to your family as well. So it's a beautiful combination, I feel, but you're always on your toes. You're always busy with something or the other going on in your life. And I also get a card here. It's a card coming off the blue. So it could be your throat chakra. Okay, so some of you could be doing a lot with communication. And you could be talking to many people at the same time. So there could be a lot of work where you're communicating a lot there with people. They see you as someone who's a very, very good orator or speaker as well. Okay, but you are someone who can do several things at one time. So they feel they can really rely on you at times, because you can manage doing different things at one time, which maybe some people find it very difficult. With the maker, Earth, this is like the Ace of Pentacles card. Okay, so you are someone who's very grounded. You're very, very down to earth. It's very easy for anyone to approach you, to anyone to speak to you and talk to you. And that's how you make them feel, as someone very friendly. And again, because of this, it's someone who, where you like working on things, you like communicating, you like talking, and they see you as someone who is extremely super super friendly person, okay? And yeah, I just get a feeling of no matter who is in front of you, right? No matter how the person is or what the person is, you always treat them with so much of love and respect. And you always maintain your down to earth attitude towards them. You may have achieved a lot. I feel that you're someone who, especially regarding your work life, okay, you probably have achieved a lot, but you don't have any ego about it. You don't show it off. You just do it in your very quiet zone. Your friends have realized your achievement, but I don't feel that you have realized your achievement in your own eyes. But your friends definitely see you as someone who is very good in starting things. But I also feel here that at times, although you could be doing several things at the same time, they feel that you could be quite laid back. Okay, and at times super lazy as well for some of you, where maybe if they make plans, you probably would be, oh, let me think about it. I'm not sure, you know, that type of attitude coming up. So you're not rushing things through. You think a lot before taking a step. And this also involves maybe even catching up with friends where you would think a lot before actually being there, joining a party or something. You take things pretty slowly. We also have another card of green, perception. So there's a lot of combination here with your voice and your heart. Okay, so this card here, perception, is really beautiful. Now, they see you as someone who has achieved so much in your material world, but I don't feel as if you are proud of your achievements. You probably feel you still have so much to achieve. That's the reason why for you workaholic is coming up, where you constantly, in your own eyes, have to prove yourself. You have to work so hard in order to raise your own bar, okay, in front of your own eyes. But they see you as someone who's achieved so much. You are the creator. You've probably created many things as well, and which they wish they could have done. And at the same time, you are such a simple and sweet person. And they love to be around you. Your energy is such where so many of your friends want to be with you, but you are pretty picky, okay? You are probably someone who decide who you want to meet, where you want to go. Is this person worth your time or not? So you could be someone like that because you don't mind being on your own. You enjoy your own company quite a bit. Okay, and they know that, yet they love being around you. They love being in your energy. They start, I won't say sucking your energy. That would be wrong to say in this area, but they just love talking to you, being around you. It's just a very um, warm feeling which you radiate. Okay, and they also see you as someone who's always in a hurry to go back home. Okay, I feel with this woman, you're holding this door, you're always in a hurry to leave. And that's because you probably love your own company so much that being with so many people around might be draining you out. And yeah, so they wish they could spend more time with you. They wish they could know you a bit more, but they don't feel you give them a chance to really know you so well. You don't open your hearts out to people so much. You could be perceived as someone as well to be a little bit introvert, though you could be very, very friendly. But yes, they see you as someone who could be a little bit introvert, but a very sweet soul and who love being around outdoor in nature. And you don't care of how you look, you don't care of what people think of you, because you're just so happy with yourself. Okay, you have that self-confidence within you which you radiate. Again, all these qualities is you're underestimating yourself. Okay, you are worth so much more, and once you raise that within yourself, life would be so much easier for you. And they know you are worth so much more. They can see that in you, but they also know that you don't realize your own value. Okay, and then we have your door to romance. Yeah. Okay, with this I feel that especially if you're a woman watching, there could be many male attention who want to be close to your heart. They want to be you could be getting people into your life, especially male friends who just maybe want to start off being your friends first, but you want to be more than friends. Okay, if you're a male watching this as well, it could be a lot from the opposite sex. Of course, could be same gender as well if you're into it. But for a lot of you, for a lot of your opposite sex friends, I feel they feel that friendship is the door to your heart. Okay, they want to know you so well, they want to be close to you. So I'm getting a lot of attractive and a romantic feeling over here. And it's so difficult though to enter your heart because you are someone who keeps your door closed, and here they want to enter your heart. And again, it's only up to you. If you really like the person, you will open the door to them, and you'll open the door for them to enter your heart. And I don't feel that it could be where generally you approach person. I feel that a lot of time is the other person who tries approaching towards you or making this move here towards you. So yes, I do feel a lot of um, friends who are the opposite sex and who look at you more from a romantic point of view. So when they look at you, they probably see you as someone who is, would to be their partner, who's would to be their romantic partner. So the way they look at you, they look at you as someone who's very sexy, very, who's got a beautiful heart. They see you from a very romantic point of view, not from a very friendship point of view. Okay. And then last we have here is this image. I'm getting a lot of yin and yang, and plus this door to romance. So there is someone out there who looks at you from a spiritual soul connection. Some of you could be dealing here with twin flames. I'm getting this. That's why it's the door to romance as well coming up. So you could have opened your door here only to this person, and you've shut your door there to the rest. Okay, if this resonates with you, this is a strong message for you. So where it depends when you might be in separation from this person, you might not be in touch with this person, or even if you are so loyal to this person, where I feel that you have just opened your heart only to this one person there, and to the rest of the friends, to the rest of the opposite sex, you've closed the door. You've not allowed anyone to enter your heart. Okay, there's a very strong message coming up for some of you. Now with this, I also feel that the way your friends look at you is there's so many of them who look at you in a very romantic perspective. Okay, they want to be your other half here, I get. So yeah, I'm getting a more romantic connection coming up from you. You wouldn't know this because you're not allowing the people there to be close to you. So you're probably not aware of this. But yes, there are many, many people out there who looks like they really fancy you. Okay, part 2. I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I am offering personal readings at the moment. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details below. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 3, all those who've chosen the yellow flower. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So in today's reading, we're going to look into how do your friends see you? What do they think about you? Okay, so first we have your growth. Okay, the elder. Forgiveness. Victory. And we have an image. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Hope you can see all the cards clearly. Right, so let's start first with the elder. So your friends see you as someone here who is extremely responsible. Now, you could actually be someone who've had a lot of responsibilities. Maybe you do have a lot of responsibility at home, or maybe you're someone who just like taking initiatives and taking responsibilities for yourself and for others as well. You are very, very reliable. They feel that they can, they can rely on you for anything, and they always have your back. That's how much they trust you. It's like this beautiful, strong tree, strong foundation. Okay, you are someone with so much of knowledge, so much of inner wisdom and strength. Okay, strength because whatever the situation is, you just know how to tackle it. And it's like, don't know, they get a feeling where even if they are elder to you, okay, it seems that some of them, you might be younger to them, but they feel that they can trust you. They can trust you with their eyes closed, and you'll never disappoint them. You'll never hurt them. You're always just there for them. It's a very maternal feeling I'm getting from this card. Okay, and you know how to tackle situations so beautifully. If you can see clearly, I hope there's this woman over here, and there's a snake over here, and even the snake is not interested in biting the woman. It's kind of more interested in the spirals around it. Okay, so it's like no matter what the situation is, you can handle it and tackle it beautifully. Okay, no one has the courage there to mess with you. You're like, don't mess with me, and no one can mess with you. That's the energy. Even the tree here is kind of looking at you, how strong you are. Okay, you seem to be stronger than the tree as well. That is how much strength and courage you have within you. You may not look someone who's physically very strong. You could be someone very lean, all right? But that doesn't defy your inner strength. It's so, so beautiful. It's just very, very nurturing and reliable, I feel, okay, with the energy I'm getting out of this. We have your growth. Okay, so they have seen how you've progressed your life. They have seen, can you see there's a lot of trees here, which is a lot of that feeling of nurture, that feeling of growth and abundance. You have so much of abundance. And the fact is, this abundance, okay, you just don't do it for yourself. With your abundance, you're able to help many other people as well. Okay, and you've probably done that as well. The advice which you give could be so valuable for some people, which has helped them to have their own abundance in life. So even the actions you could have taken, it could have really helped people. For example, finding someone get a job, or the advice you give just help them to increase their income. Could be anything, but it's helped to change their life and to shape their life in a new way. With growth, your friends have seen this growth in your life. They've seen how from nothing, okay, you've managed to build things for yourself. And again, I also feel here you've also helped them quite a lot. So you love helping people. There's a lot of that feeling where, you know, you don't have this notion, or you don't have this feeling that if you're helping someone, they might overtake you. No, you feel that along with your growth, there is enough and sufficient for everyone. So you are quite generous, okay? And with this growth, again, it feels like they see how much abundance you have created in your own life, and you just don't talk, you actually do it. You've worked really hard, because you know this has not come easy for you, but you've continued working hard, and you've not stopped yourself there for anyone or for anything. Okay, and then we have your forgiveness. Okay, like I said, your heart is so big. You have such a beautiful soul. And with forgiveness, you have a very big heart. That I can say with this, okay? You've probably, with this card, forgiveness, you've forgiven many people who probably didn't even deserve it, or they didn't expect it. Okay, you've welcomed people again into your life who, again, maybe didn't deserve to enter your life again, but this is how they see you. They see you as someone with a very warm and very big heart, and they know that no matter what happens, you'll always accept them back in life. And like I say, you have a very nurturing feeling, so you give them a very warm welcome when they want to enter your life again. The purple color here is really standing out, which could be a lot from your crown chakra, and it makes you feel that, you know, when you're dealing with someone, you deal with them a lot intuitively, and when you're trusting someone again, you probably feel that yes, they have changed, and that's the reason why you welcome them into your life again. I don't think your friends see this. Your friends see you as someone who could be very soft, and you just let people come in and out of your life, but that's not it. The thing is that you feel it, and you get a feeling from inside if this person genuinely means well for you or not, and you trust your instinct, and that's how you deal with the situations. You've dealt with a lot of situations. They might think it's a bit more on a practical level, but I see that you've dealt with situations very, very intuitively, and that's why you've gone on and on and on with a certain aspect. And okay, we have here a child. Okay, so you know, This again makes me feel that they see you as someone very calm and very composed. Get a feeling of someone who is standing in their own power. You have thing is, this is how your friends see you, okay? It may not be how you actually feel inside, but they see you as someone unaffected by external circumstances. No matter what's going on in your life, emotionally, financially, whatever you're going through, you still maintain your poise, you're still there, firm and strong and moving on with life, okay? They feel as if you get unaffected by things happening around, which is not true. I feel that actually you get more affected than anyone else. But the thing is, you don't like showing it. You don't like showing your weakness. So I don't see you anywhere where you're being very, you know, what's that word? Vulnerable. That's it. You're not showing here your vulnerability. Okay, so they see you as someone who is just strong. And with victory card, again, you're always victorious. You're probably someone who is just working and your achievements are being shown to the world there. But they're not seeing your failure. They've not seen what you've gone through in order to achieve the success. None of your friends know it. I don't feel they really know what all hardships you've been through. It's not easy to do this. It's not easy to achieve this victory. And you've probably have done so much sacrifices, but you just won't show it. And maybe the reason you don't want to show it is because you don't want to feel vulnerable and you don't want anyone to know your weaknesses. Okay, so they see you as someone who's always victorious and who is strong. You are so strong over here, and who's listening to your inner voice. Okay, and that's it. They can only see your victory, they can only see your achievements. That's how I'm feeling from the cards so far. And lastly, we have you, this person, someone who is super talented. Again, this card, yin and yang, balance. You are so balanced. I'm seeing a lot of emotional balance over here. So you probably don't lose your cool as well very fast. At least in front of your friends, you don't. Okay, you seem to be very calm and composed. With music, again, is you could be also very soft with the way you speak. Your gestures could be seen as someone who is very, very soft. And you could be very talented as well. They see you as someone who is so talented, who can, some of you could actually be into arts and music. So they see you as someone with many skills. I don't think you just have one skill. You could be having quite a few skills there. Okay, two, super, super balanced, right? And again, unaffected by what's happening around you. But this then makes me feel like they really look up to you and they feel, you know, you're someone more like a superhero, that sort of attitude. And that's how you maybe want them to see you, okay? Because you don't want them to see that you're affected by anything or anyone. That could be another reason as well why you forgive people. Because if you don't forgive them, that's going to show you in some light where, you know, you've been affected by that person. But if you forgive them and let them enter your heart again, it shows like you're unaffected by that person or their action. But for me, intuitively, the way I see you and the way I feel you is someone who's actually very emotional, and you do really get affected a lot by situations. Like I said, it's probably more than what other people think, but they see you as someone very, very strong and balanced. Balance is a very right word, okay? And no matter what, you don't give up in life. You will never give up. That's how they see you. Okay, Paltry, I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I am offering personal readings at the moment. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details below. Thank you so much. Goodbye.